So China just had the biggest military parade in history. And the Americans were not invited. Now, what was this military parade about, and why is Donald Trump so touched and hurt about this parade? Now, the military parade was to mark 80 years after the end of World War II in Asia. And China invited a lot of leaders from around the world, but America wasn't one of them, and Trump was touched. Now, we can be sure that Trump was watching, because while the military parade was happening, he kept sending tweets saying mean things to Xi Jinping. Now, here's one of the tweets. He says, the big question to be answered is whether or not President Xi of China will mention the massive amount of support and blood that the United States of America gave to China in order to help it secure its freedom from the very unfriendly foreign invader. So by foreign invader here, he means Japan. But because of international relations, he can't say the word Japan. He'll just say foreign invader, even though everybody knows, right? So what he's talking about here is that America definitely played the massive role of defeating Japan during World War II with dropping of those 2 nuclear bombs in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So it looks like Trump was waiting for him to mention, he was waiting for Xi Jinping to come out and say, we thank you, the United States, you were part of the biggest reason why we are free. But of course, this wasn't what this was about. According to Xi Jinping and China, this was a celebration that China has moved from that and now is a very strong country. And this is showcased by the massive amount of weapons that they showcased. So he goes on and say, many Americans died in China's quest for victory and glory. I hope that they are rightfully honored and remembered for their bravery and sacrifice. May President Xi and the wonderful people of China have a great and lasting day of celebration. But here's the kicker. Please give my warmest regards to Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un as you conspire against the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. So you can definitely tell that he's touched, like he's in his feelings right now. He's watching TV and he's wishing that he was there.
I thought it was very, very impressive, but I understood the reason they were doing it, and they were hoping I was watching, and I was watching.
But unfortunately, he wasn't invited. So who was there? We have Kim Jong-un, we have Vladimir Putin there, we have the Prime Minister of Pakistan, he was there. We also had Fico from Europe who attended the parade. Now, the other reason why he was pissed off is because on his birthday on the 14th of June, he had a military parade done in the United States. Now, you would expect that a big country with a lot of money like the United States, they will have like maybe the best military parade ever, right? They have the funds, they have the experience to fight and all of that. But it was a disaster. These guys didn't look like they even wanted to be there. If you look at the Chinese, they are always in sync. The way they walk, the way they look up, the way they look to the side and salute. But when you look at the Americans, they look like they're just going to eat. Like they look like people who are coming from class and going to the cafeteria to have food. They were not in line. They were not synchronized. And some of the showcasing of their weapons, like drones, for example, they were being held on their hands. So definitely it looked terrible. People who came to watch it didn't look like they were enjoying it either. Not everyone in the world watched it. You might have missed it too. Let me pause this video here. Guys, if you have YouTube, please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can just go there and search the African Point of View. I'm going to show up, or you can just click the link on my bio above. I'm trying to grow this channel so that I can cover more topics. So please go and subscribe. Now back to the video. So I think this is the other reason why Trump is pissed, because honestly speaking, his military parade doesn't even score a 1 out of 10. And the Chinese one just rose the bar all the way to the maximum. So there were certain things that were said and certain things that were showcased in this military parade. Some of those things are the nuclear triad. So a nuclear triad is just 3 ways that a country can attack or defend itself against a nuclear invasion or a nuclear attack. So this says that they will be able to attack from land, so they can launch an intercontinental ballistic missile from land, and also from the sea. So from a submarine, they can launch that, and also from the air. So that means that if the US was to completely wipe out the entire country of China, China will still be able to respond and wipe out the entire country of the United States. The United States and Russia are the 3 countries that definitely have all of those things working at top capacity. So the message that she was saying here was that China will not be bullied. The time of bullying China is over. Now, how does this affect you? Well, on his speech, Xi Jinping said, today, mankind is faced with a choice of peace or war, dialogue or confrontation, win-win cooperation or zero-sum game. And Donald Trump, the very same day, he changed the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War.
We won the First World War. We won the Second World War. We're going Department of War, and we will do that right now.
So what does this mean for the rest of the world? Are we all moving towards confrontation and war between these two countries? And it's not a far-fetched thought, because look around the world. There's wars going on everywhere. The war between Ukraine and Russia, the war that happened between Pakistan and India, the war now between Iran and Israel. So there is conflicts happening everywhere. America just bombed a boat in Venezuela. The Venezuelans were flying their fighter jets on top of American ships. So the world is not really a safe place. And these two giants look like they're heading towards confrontation. So we're going to see how this one goes. So China says that we're never going to be weak again. We're not going to be humiliated again. So they're showing that force. They're showing that we are a force to be reckoned with. And not only that, they're showing that we have allies, we have partners. That's why you are seeing the likes of Kim Jong-un, president of Iran, people from the global south, Vietnam, Brazil. They all sent delegations there to show that we don't stand alone. We have partners and we are not going to be bullied. If you like this kind of news and updates, please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It only takes 5 seconds. Click the link above or just search African Point of View on your YouTube and I will see you there.